Hi, I'm Devin Howard, and I have some great money saving techniques for you that will help you live the high life on a budget. So the one thing that I noticed that drains my bank account the fastest were social activities with my friends. It was post-work drinks, it was festivals, movies, concerts. Always we were spending money going out to hang out together, and all we would really end up doing is just hanging out and talking with one another. So I've started browsing local websites like Times Out Los Angeles and Eventbrite to find free events and festivals that are super fun, super unique, and that we don't have to spend any money to go and enjoy. My friends and I have managed to go to different street festivals in downtown LA. We'll go to movies in the park as opposed to checking out movies in the theater. And we end up doing these really unique and cool activities that we never would have imagined we'd do. So another thing that ends up costing me a lot of money is my love of food. I love going out to eat, but of course, you can't always choose to buy your meals out. That ends up costing a lot of money. So what my friends and I like to do is host weekly potlucks at one of our houses, and we each bring a dish to share, and then we end up getting a really diverse, yummy meal without spending as much money. We also like to do themed potlucks, so sometimes it'll be Mexican, other times it'll be Japanese, and that way we can still get those types of experiences, but instead of buying meals at restaurants, we're just hanging out at one of our friends' houses. It's great because we get to spend some quality time together without breaking the bank. And then the final thing that ends up really just digging a hole into my bank account is shopping. I like to stay on top of the trends. I'm a millennial woman. You know, fashion is important to me, but I don't really have the budget to go and have a shopping spree at Nordstrom every other week. So what I've started to do is become an expert at thrift shopping. I know we've all heard it before. Thrift shopping is a great way to save money and find new clothes. And I always used to think, oh, I don't have the patience. But let me tell you, I learned to have the patience because thrift shops are full of gems, people, and they are so much cheaper than if you were to buy them at your local store. So I even got this dress at a thrift store. It's a navy blue cocktail style dress. It's gorgeous, and it hardly cost me anything. So thrift shops are definitely worth checking out. If you don't have any thrift shops in your area, you can set up an arrangement with your friends where you trade clothes so that you get the benefit of their wardrobe and they get the benefit of yours. That's a great way to stay trendy, to stay fashionable, is working with your friends to kind of share your closets. That's so much fun too. You can have little clothing parties where you take and you borrow, and I think it's so much fun, and it's a great way to try out all of the new styles without having to go and buy them yourself. So living the high life on a budget is definitely doable. You just have to employ a couple extra little tactics here and there. You have to explore new events, try out new things, and anyway, isn't that the spice of life? Variety. We should all be checking out new things, trying new clothes, and saving money doesn't have to be difficult, and it doesn't have to take away from your social life.